What was the Temecula Valley real estate market like in February? Well, it takes a superhuman effort to get an offer accepted lately. I'll tell you all about it. Here we go. Hi, I'm Jessica Genung with Active Realty, and if we haven't met yet, I am a realtor here in the Murrieta, Temecula Valley. I am married to Chris, also a realtor. We work as a team, and we have two boys, ages 3 and 5. We moved here, Chris and I, about 11 years ago to Murrieta in order to be able to buy a home. We couldn't afford a home where we were living in Orange County, so we moved out to Murrieta, and it was a great decision for our family, and we love telling folks what it's like to live here and what it's like to buy and sell property. So let's get right to it. Current market conditions. We are still in a very strong seller's market, as we have been for many, many months. Interest rates have gone up a little bit over the past couple months, so we'll see how that plays out. We haven't seen an immediate effect, of course, but we were in the 2s, we're now in the low 3s. It is currently a great time to be a seller, and it is still a very difficult, emotional time to be a buyer. So if you are a buyer in this market or considering being a buyer in this market, it is not for the faint of heart. It can be an emotional roller coaster, as I said, and you have to be willing to take some risks with your offer, with the price, with the contingencies. I am going to go over a sample of that right now. So here is some offer guidelines that was listed as a supplement in our MLS for a property that my client was interested in over the weekend. So this is just to give you an idea of kind of what the sellers are asking for. And this one actually is not ridiculous. So we'll just go through a few of these line items. So they want you to please include the following in your offer. Inspections, they want a 10-day inspection contingency period. So the standard would be 17. They want you to shorten it to 10. I had one counter this weekend where they wanted to shorten it to 7 days. So the shortening of these contingencies is very common, and it's very difficult to get the inspections, especially if you need more than just your general home inspections. Say you need an HVAC contractor to come in and take a look. That doesn't leave us very much time. So 10 days is normal, but tightening it up. Appraisal contingency, none. Buyer agrees to increase the down payment if the appraisal comes in low. Seller has no control over the lender's appraisal. This will be part of any contract. So they want you to completely waive the appraisal contingency. This is very common right now. It is risky, but it is common that the sellers want this. Proof of funds must be provided with the offer. This always goes without saying. You need to provide the proof of funds with your offer for not only your down payment, your closing costs, but any amount that you're going up and over the asking so that you can bridge an appraisal shortfall if that is the offer that you're making. Home warranty, they're actually saying that the seller is going to credit you $600 towards a home warranty. Home warranty is a standard seller fee that they are normally willing to pay, but even now, a lot of buyers, they are paying their own to make their offers more attractive. There is other very standard items in here. They're actually being very generous with this particular community had a community enhancement fee, which is an extra fee you have to pay to the HOA every time a property is sold. Lately, they're asking for the buyer to pay this, but this particular seller is saying that they will split it with you 50-50. So that's very nice of them. They go on to say, should we receive multiple offers, we will most likely select those that meet the listed criteria in the table above and work with that selection only. We realize there is great demand for this type of property, and we regret that we can only sell it once. So not very often that you get offer instructions, with the listing, but that is the type of market that we're in. So now we're going to move on to the trenches report, where we're going to talk about what it was like for our clients purchasing properties in February. What kinds of properties did they buy? How hard was it to buy? Try to give you as close of a feel to the actual market from us, the boots on the ground, as we possibly can. First, we're going to start with my listing up in Menifee that I mentioned in my last market report, but I couldn't say the final price because we weren't yet officially closed. So this listing, it was 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a little over 1,600 square feet, little single story, cute house on a cul-de-sac, located in North Menifee up towards Quail Valley. We were listed at $405,000 and we ended up selling for $450,000. So we got, my seller got $45,000 over the asking. My seller received 21 offers. She is off to Florida and very happy, I think. We had a lot of great offers. We listed the property property right in line with the sold comps, but the buyer demand was so strong that it drove the price up significantly. The winning offer was actually financed with a VA loan, which a lot of folks can think is a disadvantage, but not when the property is in good condition. A lot of sellers actually love to choose a buyer that is active or former military and has been in service to our country. Plus, VA buyers have the added benefit of not needing a down payment, so they can use the savings to bridge the gap between the appraised value and their offer price. In this case, those buyers, they did waive the appraisal, which is very common these days. It can be risky, but it's becoming more and more common. Moving on to buyer clients, starting with the Murrieta Temecula Valley luxury real estate market, which is humming right along, as well as the rest of the real estate market. My client purchased an amazing property in the Murrieta community of Bear Creek, which is a beautiful guard-gated community which has every amenity that you could ever want. I'm going to do a video of that community very soon. It's on my to-do list. The asking price for this property was $1.995 million. I think we offered 1.8 and we ended up settling on 1.9. This listing was new and we were the only offer at the time, so we were able to negotiate it down the $95,000. It was a very tiny 7,200 square foot house with 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, actually came with an additional lot. Very beautiful and charming home. After I win the lottery, my plan is to be their neighbors, hopefully. Next, our clients moving out from Michigan purchased this beautiful home in Wolf Creek. It was a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, about 3,300 square feet on a 9,500 square foot lot, which is very large for Wolf Creek and for most of Temecula for that matter. It was built in 2008 and it was in really, really excellent condition. Wolf Creek is a highly, highly desirable South Temecula location with great schools, great amenities, and it's close to lots of attractions and things to do. It was listed at $779,000 and there was another offer or two in play from what I remember. We felt the property was listed on the high side, so we offered a little bit less and we settled on $767,000. We were a little surprised, but the property did appraise for our full offer price. Even if the appraisal had come in lower, the listing agent had communicated to us that the seller was still willing to work with us if the appraisal did come in lower. Very similar appraisal gamble scenario for our next client that purchased a Vail Ranch pool home also in South Temecula. It was about 2,200 square feet. It was 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and had a pool and a spa. We felt that it was a little overpriced at $542,000, but with such a competitive market, we wanted to lock it up because we were the only offer at the time and we wanted to get it off the market. There was some uncertainty about whether or not the appraiser was going to be able to include a sunroom in the square footage. They did include the sunroom in the square footage and the appraisal came in at our offer price. One other thing that helped my clients get this home, not have too much competition on it, is that the sellers didn't prepare the home for sale very well. There was a lot of clutter, a lot of personal items, toys, clothes, and it wasn't very clean. But now that their stuff is out and that they've had a nice cleaning, it's actually a really cute house. So that is a tip that I have for those of you that might be struggling to win a home or feel that you might have a hard time competing for some of the hot properties against multiples and multiples of offers. Look at the properties that don't show very well, but try to see past those issues that you can fix, such as like the seller's decor and their personal items or easy cosmetic fixes. A lot of folks, they buy on a feeling when they walk into a home and it smells good and it's sparkling clean, but with a little bit of sweat equity, a lot of properties can be greatly improved. Last one for today. My clients just got the keys for their brand new home built by Lennar in Union Place, which is in Menifee. They got the plan 3, which is the largest of the 3 plans. It has 4 bedrooms, including 1 downstairs. It has 3 bathrooms, a loft, very nice sized yard. Very excited for them. They are my second client in about a month to move into this community using a VA loan, and they did not have to come out of pocket at all after taking into account the builder's closing cost credit, and they got the hero credit that they could use towards their closing costs. If you want to learn more about that, check out this recent video here. The prices are rising so rapidly that they have quite a bit of equity in this home that they earned while the home was being built. They bought, I believe, in phase 1, and I think that they're on, I want to say, phase 5 or 6 by now. Speaking of new construction, which is very, very popular right now, we had about 8 clients get offers accepted in February for new construction. We had 3 get offers accepted at Lennar's Heritage Place, 1 more at Union Place that I just talked about, 1 Pulte home in Audie Murphy Ranch, 1 D.R. Horton home in Winchester, and 2 KB homes, 1 out in Winchester and the other one at Menifee's community called Talavera. Needless to say, this month we are having more success getting our clients' offers accepted for new construction versus resales. But that could change anytime, and we are seeing changes in the offer process in new construction currently as well. I'm going to make a whole video about the changes that we're starting to see with the new construction builders, but one builder in particular has gone to an offers format where they are, you are blindly bidding against other buyers. So normally you would get on the wait list for new construction, and when it's your turn and the price is released, you can decide if you want to move forward or not. But now all of the people on the wait list are able to bid for the property, and it's totally blind. I'm going to give you all the details about that, like I said, in future videos. I have mixed feelings about it. I don't think it's very fair for the people that have been waiting patiently on the wait list, but at the same time, if you're new to the wait list, you can kind of jump the line with a better offer. So other builders have been talking about going to this format as well. I kind of hope that doesn't happen, but I'll give you some more details on that down the road. All right, that wraps it up for this month's market report, February of 2021, and we'll see you on our next video next week. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.